and inside it is a razor, and a crayon, and a key, and a book we wrote together.
You wrote me an email about a dream in which you asked me,
"What are you like when you are like yourself?"
And I said, "Where's the coffee?"
My own hands are wet now, with qualities that symbolize the participatory system of nonlinear growth resulting in the formation of my arms and my hands. For instance, my hands don't have teeth.
But I guess you know that already. Remember the time I choked on the word artist, poet, poem, writer, girlfriend, boyfriend, artist, poem, poet, app? And if we don't remember it, is that the future?
I can't actually structure a thought without devouring others or hungering for honey.
Is that unchangeable? Even a shaman wants a pretty young thing.
The aisle's short pile runner stripes to stage-wide stairs, the platform, the pulpit, flanked with dusted house trees, one hanging cross, one white baptismal size of a hot tub, where we each in turn are dunked for the beloved, and
Each return to life.
But I have to ask you to sink with me. Please, let's sink down.
Power flows from off to on through a mouthhole in the earth.
As down can be sunk.
A spilling, a rushing, the bottom of the ocean floor.
Lower with me through this slimy muck.
Let it lull, let it lullaby, let it lull, floating in an ocean
At the bottom of the aqueous civic auditorium.
A surprised in-space, a sudden finding, a broken piece of language. I will not starve as saints, but will bridge us from past to future as though there is no choice.
Let's pick through the leaves.
When I was a child, I had always Ogallala aquifer stuck in my throat. Repeat, repeat, repeat. It was a chant, an incantation, deep in the fur of my imagined beast, my only sleeping. Now I write letters to the government. Dear sirs and rarer madams, a child is chanting inside.
Ogallala aquifer, 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 Ogallala aquifer.
Open your tongue and let it lull.
Let it lullaby.
Your fog of obfuscations are offensive. Frankly, Laura Ingalls Aquifer, Ogallala Aquifer, Nebraska, Nebraska.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We loose our voice in time, weaves through plaster, through beam, through dampened hair, noise carries noise.
So much of this earth is made of bodies, set in stone. So much of stone is that.
Noise.
To balcony, through pages, through teeth, through sprouted faces, through when we once alone, born in hunger caves. We drift, we wave, we radio, we move. From this time, this lit room, blood thickened.
We children, we chosen.
An oracle speaks dangerous, bright yellow squints of language.
An oracle breathing down my neck.
An oracle. Prophets, mystics, seers are all right, but an oracle gets confused about time, but nothing else.
But you know this part as fluently as your tongue.
Recognizes the taste of peaches glimmering in a bowl of paint, and I'll be the snail on the rim
Circling.
Oral, ocular, a spoken seeing, an oracle.
To see your fingers moving, searching below the linen for the needle that you press through from one side to the other.
One.
What about a choked on vision, a choked out word?
Ocean.
What about a frightened flow?
An ocean.
Noise moves through air as water moves through water.
The ocean.
We're once in love.
Flow. A river, a Nile, I've heard in stories. It is muddied and old. You are not that old, I think.
But I have to ask you to sink with me.
The aisle branches pews, the stage lines with choir. Here we are, sound maker, wind lifter, fronting the morning ray, growing into each other's praise. Raise the weather, raise our arms.
A thunder chorus.
A particular morning gray, like the in-between months. The book says hot or cold, not lukewarm, but the day is lukewarm.
Holding close the laugh that goes over the graveyard.
The yelling order of days.
Is that unchangeable? And is it true that everyone only thinks versions of the same thought forever? Is it true that each of us is trapped in a moment, a momentum started by a word, a prophecy?
I have a thought where I pretend to notice my own power.
And if we don't remember it, is that the future? Oh Jesus, say the bodhisattvas. Oh God, Muhammad. Even Enkidu dies of flu. Some people say myth is inherent to language. I say, touch my tongue. It is burning. I say, here's some soup. Be careful. It will keep you alive.
I don't regret the anything, the sand, and 10 months are glorious, even on the beach and where it ends, when the gulls shed a clock with the tide. You live with a sky that whips your skin, that watches you sleep with your clothes on.
I could make a flag to wrap you in. I could make you the shape of a star.
I want to do things for you. I want to do things with you. All the while I wish I could do more.
We are as children given
to the neighborhood, and they are given
unto us.
Tidy people, torn yards, prison workers some, a shadow the shape of a fence post, a chain fence caught alone in the sun.
In impossibly quiet places, everything is present and future and past overlapping. I keep having these visions that that mountain we were up against exists in another place and time, and it seemed so close, but we could never ever get to it, probably, like the stars. And if we did get to it, we would be in ancient Greece among the goats, and what if time is folded like that, folding like that, because now I'm here in the place we live, and I'm having trouble being in time. I'm having trouble being caught in one time at a time, and I'm having trouble taking it all in time, where every second a sound brings me into this second. I'm having trouble bridging.
We lose our voice in time.
I remember the drive to Culbertson, coyote skin hills asleep, the only tree-lined road, a lost memory. I remember.
I used to stretch ribbons between my shoes and listen to magical songs from older countries.
I remember obsessive searching for untouched place, constant eyes for unobstructed view. I wanted to understand expanse.
And I forever give you charts, offerings, various gleaming strings and snail shells, hundreds of beautiful snail shells.